The village of Hollow Creek was a place forgotten by time. Nestled deep within a valley, it was shrouded in perpetual mist and silence. The villagers kept to themselves, their faces etched with a weariness that spoke of generations past. They whispered of a place at the edge of the village, a place avoided at all costs. It was an ancient library, its stone walls crumbling under the weight of ages, its shadows stretched long and ominous, a silent testament to the secrets it held. Few dared to approach it, and those who did spoke of a coldness that seeped into their bones, a fear that clung to their hearts. The library stood as a sentinel, guarding knowledge that was best left undisturbed. The villagers believed that the library housed something sinister, something that whispered in the dead of night. They spoke of shadows that danced in its windows and a chill that clung to the air around it. The library was a place of whispers and shadows, where the air hung heavy with the weight of forgotten lore. The path to the library was overgrown, consumed by nature's relentless embrace. It was as if the earth itself rejected the presence of the ancient structure. The villagers' warnings echoed through the years, a chilling reminder of the darkness that resided within the library's depths. Deep within the bowels of the ancient library, hidden amongst forgotten scrolls and decaying tomes, lay the Grimoire of Shadows. The book was an artifact of dread, bound in dark leather that seemed to writhe and pulsate with an unholy life. Its pages, brittle with age and etched with arcane symbols, crackled with an unseen energy. The air around it vibrated with a palpable aura of menace, a silent warning to those who dared to touch it. Legends spoke of the Grimoire in hushed whispers, tales passed down through generations as cautionary reminders of forbidden knowledge. It was said that the book contained the power to reshape reality itself, to summon creatures from the abyss, and to bind them to the will of the cast. But such power came at a terrible cost, a price too high for any mortal soul to pay. The Grimoire was a testament to the hubris of a bygone era, a relic of a time when humanity sought to unlock the secrets of the universe, regardless of the consequences. It was a reminder that some doors are meant to remain closed, some knowledge better left buried in the annals of history. The very existence of the Grimoire of Shadows was anathema to the natural order, a festering wound on the fabric of reality. Its presence in the library was a blight, a constant threat to the delicate balance of the world. Elias, a young scholar with an insatiable thirst for knowledge, arrived in Hollow Creek on a night when the wind howled like a banshee and rain lashed against the earth. He had travelled for weeks, following rumours of a forgotten library, a repository of ancient wisdom hidden away from the world. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Elias dismissed the villagers' warnings, choosing instead to see fear as a veil obscuring the truth. He ventured into the library on a night when the storm raged its fiercest. Lightning illuminated the decaying shelves, revealing glimpses of forgotten languages and arcane symbols. The air was thick with the smell of mildew and decay, a testament to the library's age and isolation. Elias felt a thrill course through him, a mixture of trepidation and exhilaration. He had spent his life searching for knowledge, and here in this forgotten corner of the world, he sensed that he was on the precipice of a discovery that would change everything. He pressed on, his fingers trailing along the spines of ancient books, his eyes scanning the shelves for any sign of the Grimoire. His heart pounded in his chest, a drumbeat that echoed through the silence of the library. Section 4, The Summoning. Elias found it on a pedestal, bathed in a shaft of moonlight that pierced the gloom. The Grimoire of Shadows. Its dark leather seemed to beckon him, and its title, etched in silver, whispered promises of forbidden knowledge. Ignoring the prickling sensation of dread that crawled up his spine, Elias reached out and opened the book. The pages were filled with arcane symbols and diagrams, written in a language that seemed to shift and writhe before his eyes. As his gaze swept across the text, he felt a coldness grip his heart, a sense of foreboding that sent shivers down his spine. Yet he was powerless to resist the allure of the grimoire. It called to him, whispering promises of power and knowledge beyond his wildest dreams. With a trembling hand, Elias began to read aloud the words of a summoning spell. The air around him crackled with energy, and the shadows in the library seemed to writhe and coil like living things. The temperature plummeted and the scent of ozone filled the air. A low hum resonated from the heart of the grimoire, growing in intensity until it filled the chamber with its throbbing pulse. A tear appeared in the fabric of reality, a gaping maw of darkness that seemed to devour the light. From the depths of the void, a creature emerged. The creature was a grotesque mockery of life, a being of shadow and flame that seemed to writhe and contort in defiance of the laws of nature. Its eyes burned with an infernal light, and its voice when it spoke was a raspy whisper that sent chills down Elias's spine. "You have summoned me, mortal," the creature rasped, its voice echoing through the chamber. "What is it you desire?" Elias, his mind reeling from the sheer terror of the creature's presence, stammered out his desire for knowledge, for power. The creature listened, its eyes gleaming with amusement. "Knowledge and power can be yours," it hissed, its voice like the slithering of serpents. "But all power comes at a price. Are you willing to pay the price, mortal?" Elias hesitated for a moment, his better judgment warring with the insatiable thirst for knowledge that had consumed his life. He glanced at the grimoire, its pages pulsating with an unholy light, and then back at the creature. "Yes," he whispered, his voice barely audible above the pounding of his heart. "I am willing to pay the price." A cruel smile spread across the creature's face, revealing rows of needle-sharp teeth. "So be it," it hissed. And with those words, a pact was sealed, a pact that would damn Elias's soul for eternity.